Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I am giving you 5 plays that I will be playing on my DraftKings lineup today. It is a 5-game slate, so it is a small slate, which means small player pool and inflated prices. But we're going to jump right into this. My first play of the night is John Wall at 9,800. John Wall, typically not a guy I'm going to pay up for, but we have a good game script and a good matchup. We have Washington as -3 favorites, which means this game's going to be a shootout. And in the shootout, I think that favors John Wall a lot. And you also have a team in the Hawks that has not been good at guarding the guard. They give up an average of 25 points to the guard. So you have John Wall in a good matchup and a good game script. I think a lot of people, if they pay up for somebody, they're going to pay up for LeBron James against the Brooklyn Nets. I won't talk you out of that. If you want to play Nikola Vujicic, I won't talk you out of that. But I think John Wall is going to go overlooked because people will pay up for James and Vujicic. Again, not going to talk you out of that. But I think this matchup in such a small slate is a solid play. I think he's going to exploit this matchup and get you that 40-point upside that you need to justify this price. He's going to be matched up with Trae Young or maybe Jeremy Lin, 2 guys on defense that I would not worry about. So I am paying up for John Wall. The second guy I want to discuss is Jamal Murray at 6.6K. With Barton out and Harris out, he's going to have an uptick in minutes. And when you look at the games where he's had 30 or more minutes, he's given you at least 30 DK points. And if he gives you 30 DK points, he will give you that 5x upside that you need to justify paying this price. There is something in basketball I like to call the injury what am I trying to say? When guys get injured, somebody has to step up. And I think Jamal Murray is that guy for the Denver Nuggets. You could slide him into your lineup. I think he's good for 30 points. I think he's going to have an uptick in his minutes, and he's going to go off tonight. The third guy I want to discuss is Bojan Bogdanovic at 5.2K. Now, this is an interesting metric, and I found that this guy, using this metric, is the best play at this price tag on this slate. He's been giving you in 9 out of his last 10 games, he has been giving you 1 fantasy point per minute. This is one of my favorite metrics to use. And in that one game where he didn't give you 1 fantasy point per minute, he gave you like 0.9 fantasy points per minute. So, just off that metric alone, if he's going to give me 30 minutes and give me 1 fantasy point per minute, again, just looking at that 6x upside, Bojan Bogdanovic at under 6K on any given slate is one of my favorite plays. Also, he likes to shoot the 3 ball. If he gives you 3 to 4 threes, you get that 3-point bonus, which I think you have to play. So pay up for Wall, pay up for Murray, and get that value with Bojan Bogdanovic. My fourth play is Kyle Kuzma. Now, you can play LeBron James at that forward position, but I think saving 3,000 and playing Kuzma can be a solid pivot. He's been giving you 30 points a game. The minutes are there. He averages about 35 points a game, so the fantasy points are there. Again, if you want to pay up for LeBron James against Brooklyn, you can. If you want to pay down for Kuzma, you can. The Brooklyn Nets are one of the worst teams against the power forward and the center. So you can slide in JaVale McGee. If JaVale McGee is in, you can slide in JaVale McGee. If you want to slide in LeBron James, you can slide in LeBron James. If you want to slide in Kuzma, slide in Kuzma. But get exposure to one of these bigs against the Brooklyn Nets. Now, this is my last play. And this is one of my risky plays. I always have some risky plays in my lineup. And I think this guy's floor is very low, but his ceiling for his price is pretty good. And that is Mason Plumlee. Now, the man's not scoring a lot of points. He's getting you maybe 10 points on average 10 points a game, which doesn't jump off the page. But he's getting a lot of rebounds. So if he gets you 10 points and 10 rebounds, which I don't think is out of his wheelhouse, you can justify paying his price tag. I think he gets a double-double tonight, which makes him a good buy-in. Now, if the rebounds aren't there, then his score is going to suffer. But if he gets you 7, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds and 10 points, you can justify his price tag. One of the big strategies I like to look for when playing an NBA slate is a guy who's not scoring a lot, but still fills up the stat sheets in other ways. And I'll get into a whole video discussing NBA builds and how I like to do it. But don't be scared of Mason Plumlee's low point scoring, because he fills up the stat sheets in other ways, which will get you some solid points today. So those are my 5 plays of the night. If you think I missed somebody, leave it in the comment section below. If you think somebody doesn't belong on this list, leave that in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see you tomorrow.